live entertainment is right in your backyard. Take a look as we shine the spotlight on another production playing on Long Island.
Best Broadway moment. Oh yeah, I was in Kiss Me Kate. I'm doing the lead in Kiss Me Kate, and the former lead had just left, and she used to do the speech for Equity Fights AIDS, where we basically beg the audience for more money after they pay a lot of money for a ticket. And I didn't have an icebreaker. Anyway, there was, and so I said, ladies and gentlemen, we have somebody very special here tonight. Please welcome Miss Britney Spears. And I pointed out in the audience to her, and the place went bananas, absolutely ballistic. People were actually running down from the top. The cast was agape, looking out because nobody knew she was there. And as everybody was sort of going nuts, I kind of looked out and I went, oh, no, that's somebody else.
But I'd have to say probably winning the Apollo when I was 13 years old. It was one of my first trips to New York City, and I choreographed my own stuff. I danced completely a cappella, no music, and I was like this big. But I had a great time up there, and I ended up winning for the season.
My favorite Broadway moment, which was when I got my first Broadway show, which was Grey Gardens. And I had been temping for a long time. I was doing a day job, I hadn't been getting a lot of theater work. And I thought I was going in for the understudy, all the way up to the end. I thought I was going in for the understudy, and at the last moment I found out that I got the actual role, and it was really amazing.
We were in the out-of-town tryout of the Addams Family in Chicago. We're singing the song, and then we run towards each other and sing the last note, and then kiss, and there's a blackout, and it's, very passionate and dramatic. But one night, this black curtain just started coming in the middle of this ending and separating me and Krista from each other. So we're like singing this last note, and like there's something that's separating us. I made this impulsive, immediate action to dive on the floor underneath the moving curtain. It was like I was a baseball player. Like I was literally like diving to home base, and I made it, and I picked her up, and I kissed her, and I think the audience was so confused. They were like, what a weird choice to end a number.
There was a day where the lead, one of the leads, Janine Lamanna, was sick, and her understudy, Jenny Hill, was also sick, and we didn't have any other covers. And the stage manager called me and said, do you think you could play this part? And at 5 o'clock, they tried to put me through the dance moves, and I went on that night as the lead in Seussical.
What were you feeling before you
I was so scared, but like in a way, it kind of didn't matter because nobody expected me to know it, and so it was like sort of like if I just showed up, I would be doing my job. Do you know what I mean? And I just sort of trusted like it would all come out. And I turned the wrong way once in one number, and once that was over, I was like, oh, that was my mistake. I'm done. I'm good to go. And I was pretty good all the way after that.